they call my name and beckon, come, just like a moth to a flame.
Hi, welcome to another edition of Bushcrafting on a Buck. Today we're going to discuss some of the things that you can find at a Harbor Freight that will be useful when you get out into the woods. So they had a sidewalk sale this last weekend. One of the things that I was able to pick up, this is a 7-foot by 9-foot, anyway, a light duty tarp for $4. For about $8, they're able to pick up a 10-foot by 12-foot version. And again, for about $3, a 5-foot by 7-foot camo tarp. So you can do a lot of things with these tarps. I picked up some jute twine. As you may notice, I'm being besieged by bugs. That's a pretty heavy duty onslaught today. For like $3, I got tarp clips. These allow you to make all kinds of modifications to your tarps. This is a nice magnifying glass set, so we have form of fire if the sun is shining. For $3, this flashlight. Now, here we have, I forget how many LEDs will light up the night around you. It has a clip so we can hang it, and right here I can just show you that I can hang it. It also has a flashlight on the end. We have the light. Second time it becomes a flashlight that way. So. Then, let's say you can find something, hang it on, and you have the light put up. It also has a magnet on the back where you can stick it something metal, but I'm in the woods, there's not a lot of that. For $3, I picked up a magnesium block fire starter. So there we have some Surefire. And another thing I picked up was a little over $3. There's a set of two. They're 1-inch wide, 12-foot straps. Okay, I have a purpose in mind for these. They have tons of cordage stuff, so I got some cordage. The bucket I'm using down here I just brought with. I did the video on this one, we'll do some other things, but this is their survival knife, like $15, it's on sale for $9. So cutting tool. And what's in here? $10 for a 5-foot by 7-foot wool blanket. This is a wonderful blanket. I know that Dean over uses them, I use them, Jeff and Sean, and I've had no complaints whatsoever about this. They're fantastically warm, and they're 80% wool, so if they get wet, they'll still keep you warm. They're not real heavy, so you know they're only going to keep you limited warm. But for my shelter, I've got a blanket that I can lay on, I could cover with. It's 5 foot by 7, so I can lay on it and wrap with it. For about $9, I have this survival knife. I did a review on it. I'll show you here in an upcoming video. I've been working on it. The improved version of the kit that goes into it. Not their version, but mine. Okay, tarp clips, the cordage down there, the straps, fire steel, 200 feet of jute twine. Now, the working load on this, I don't even know if it tells you. It's not going to be real high. But for lashing together a shelter, for stringing a tarp, all that sort of thing, this will be ample strength. My lighting system, and that does come with batteries when you buy it, and a magnifying glass. I don't know. I'm not sure what the strengths are. I'll play with these later, and we'll go with that for making fire. And we've got, as I say, a 5x7 tarp. We got a 7x9 tarp, and I got a 10x12 tarp. So let me get on to showing you a couple of things that we can do with this, and how you can use any of this from Harbor Freight for getting into bushcrafting. I'm going to get my straps here and a hammock, and I'm going to show you a couple of cool tricks. Okay. Okay, so this is my 7-foot by 9-foot tarp. $4. Pull it out now. I see so many people who do YouTube things say that this is a useless tarp. I tend to not view things like that. If you call yourself bushcrafters, if you're bushcrafters, you find uses for things. You find ways to use them. So if you call something useless, you've already condemned whatever this object is. Alright, take my tarp, my guy line here, and let's see, yeah. This, I'm going to fold it about 4 here, French this, as you can, I'm sure, guess, we're working on a hammock here. You don't get a lot more basic than what I've got here. I have a tarp and a tie-down strap. So $4 each. Here's an $8 system. Turned it. Fix some. Okay, so will this support me? Well, let's find out together, shall we? So, for $8, I am in my hammock. And I am sheltered. Well, I'm off the ground. So this works out well. But I learned this from another channel, and I really wish I could remember who. In case of rain, what do you do? Well, in that case, here. And I can be in here sleeping through the rain. You really can't beat that. The hammock that you can set up that supports you for $8, and I can sleep in it, and I can be happy. I have my wool blanket in here. I need nothing other than this hammock, these two straps, to have my comfort for the night. So, there you go, folks. And then it can be open down here for breathing. So here's my hammock shelter made from a Harbor Freight 7-foot by 9-foot tarp. As you can see, a single layer is plenty strong to support me. In most cases, I'd probably be sleeping this way, unless it was raining. I have other tarp options over there. So, here's one of the things on Bushcrafting for a Buck from Harbor Freight. A hammock that you have no problem with setting up. Now watch this. The way we set it up. Because this was wrapped so many times around the trees. It's not bound here. I just alternated how I wrap this. When I'm undone, we come here. Oh, by the way, if you can't see it, here we have Jack in the Pulpit with its fruit. Then I come down here and release this. So in your minimal kit, how much more do you need minimal than something like that? When I'm done, the hearth is just as good as new, ready for the next time I go out. Yes, I can make a lean-to with this as well. I want to show you something I found out here walking through the woods. So, an old Mogan David bottle. If you see some of these reality show, survival shows, they pick up a piece of glass in the woods and it looks pristine. I start to question something like that. When I find things in the woods, it looks kind of like a terrarium when you think about it. Okay. Survival knife. And my jute twine. I look at this place, it's fairly level. I'm going to take this as my shelter for the night. So a quick go through. Use my feet to move any major twigs to make my night a whole lot better. Okay, so right now this is folded so that it is the wider one that I want to take and go with it like this. In an ideal world, I'd have a grommet here, but I don't have a grommet here. I do, however, have tarp clips. Put a tarp clip pretty much in the middle. And bring it up and go hold. Yeah, it's taking that tree, but it's not a very hefty tree. What I want is this kind of low to the ground. Right now. I'm dealing with Virginia creeper growing on this tree. Anytime you have Virginia creeper growing on a tree, since they often grow in the same places as poison ivy, if you have a problem with poison ivy, you really need to be aware of that and watch for it. But there's no poison ivy here. It breaks, it's time to find a new one. A tree close by, so. love. Is there advantage to setting it low? Yes, there is. I'll show you in just a moment. My method of setting it up will give me a floor, and all I have to do is, using some twine, bind those together and then tie it out. I'm 6 foot tall. 7 foot's gonna not quite be 7, so that's gonna be a really useful shelter. Okay, so it's not secured on the bottoms, but I can sleep in here and be pretty doggone protected. So, hi, Rich from Spirit of Wildwinds here. This has been a quick look at Harbor Freight, some of the things you can get in Bushcrafting on a Buck, episode 5, Harbor Freight. Survive, and you could do this comfortably for a minimal amount of money with one stop to your Harbor Freight. So get up, in this case, get to Harbor Freight, then get out in the woods. And we'll look forward to seeing you there. Bye now. Now, some stuff I didn't show. You can buy a set of wood chisels for carving. So when I'm out here, I can carve stuff. I can make things when I'm in the woods. And that's a great ability to know that you can make it. So while this survival knife is not going to be well suited for finer details, I can buy a set of wood chisels that will take care of any of that. You can buy utility knives that take care of that. My fanny pack, my main survival kit, carries a utility knife in it. So utility knives are a wonderful tool, and they do carry those at Harbor Freight, and for a very good price. With replacement blades, we don't take up much room. If you wanted an economical knife that you could use in the woods for a lot of carving, for a lot of cutting, for say you have to hunt something and you have to clean your animal, that utility knife with spare blades, man, you can use that, change it out, it'll always be sharp and it'll do a great job, and you don't have to take the time to work on sharpening your blade all the time. So that's a really great plus in my mind.